Right, so I've just finished watching Season 9's live preview event from the Finals live page. And I've got to say, there's a lot of mixed reactions already. Let's unpack this in today's video. Some people are hyped, some people are disappointed, some people are confused about some of the process, especially with the World Tour and rank system, so we'll break that down. So with that being said, let's talk through the main points I keep seeing and actually what I think about all of it. Let's start with the big one. People are mad that there's no new weapons or gadgets this season, and I can get why to a point. New seasons usually mean new weapons, more chaos, new broken stuff to mess with, obviously. So yeah, not seeing any new gadget can feel a bit underwhelming at first, but honestly, I think I get why they did this. Right now, the balance in the finals is already walking at a kind of weird stage right now where, like, there's some guns that are like, unless you've made that gun for so long, most of the time, a meta gun's just going to outplay you a lot of the times. The reason with the new guns, they've not put any out. Every time something comes out, there's either one busted meta, everything else becomes useless. Lobbies become into just like a copy and paste set of loadouts. So Embark's probably thinking less, add more stuff, more, let's fix what we've got. Is it as exciting as a new gun? No, but long term, I think it's probably healthier for the game at this point. You never know, mid-season, they might bring one out. Now let's talk about the new mode, Point Break. This is probably what I've been the most interested in. An 8v8 attack versus defense wave-based gameplay. And honestly, this feels like a W, because sometimes I don't want to jump into like cash out straight off the bat where like every mistake matters. I can lose that cash out so easy. It's got a bit more breathing room because I just want to play sometimes, just not think. I know there's objective, but it's not as it's a bit more loose objective, which is nice. And also, since it's a big team mode, the first 8v8, this is going to be some fun. There's going to be like so much more chaos, more movement, and less pressure, to be fair. I think Embark are trying to entice more people that just want action, want big fights. Don't want to over hyper focus every match, especially to try and get new players in. I think that's kind of like a cool strategy I'd probably working on. And having 8v8, that's probably taxing for the servers. But when I looked at the preview event, it looked clean to me. There's no server issues or anything like that, but that's going to be different with everyone. I'll be honest with you on that one. Now with the Battle Pass reactions, the Battle Pass seems like a mixed sort of bag between people. Some people love the cosmetics, some people think it's mid. For me personally, I don't play the final for the skins. The skin design are absolutely impeccable though. Probably one of the best I've seen in games. But at the end of the day, I just want to be able to shoot a gun and use gadgets and, you know. But I think some people just want crazy high value, like S tier cosmetics every season. And when it's not insane to them, it automatically becomes labeled mid. But honestly, it looks fine to me. Now with the World Tour coins and rank rewards, now this is the part where people are getting annoyed and confused at the same time. So basically, World Tour having a coin system, brilliant idea. Gives people something to grind towards that isn't just ranked. But with that being said, ranked only giving you a ruby gun at the end reward, that kind of feels like, I think they could have done a little bit more for that. Because in my opinion, for how stressful and grindy rank can be, cosmetic would be pretty cool. Just something else on top of that. I feel like if they added something else on rank, you're getting rewarded more for World Tour. But rank does go into your World Tour points, so I feel like it might entice people to play rank more because it's, well, hitting two birds with one stone in it. You play ranked, you get World Tour points, and you do your ranked. But I do understand why there's a bit of a mixed reaction between loads of people. Now let's talk about the Dome Shield and Winch Claw change. So the Dome Shield change is massive. Winch Claw's not going to go for the Dome Shield anymore, and that's going to change the fights a lot. I feel like it makes the Winch Claw stop being like really cheesy and makes the Dome usage way more tactical. Instead of just throwing it, immediately getting grabbed out of it, or someone yoinking a cash out when you're throwing your Dome Shield, it actually does the job at protecting your team, not just like you getting kidnapped. It's kind of a good change. And I think this is a good balance. Less randomness, more intentional pushes. Now the new map, honestly, this map looks the best map going in my opinion. So it's like a vertical mega city. So it's got, from what I can tell from the stream, it's got tight interiors, open rooftops, and loads of destruction potential. And that's exactly the type of map the finals just plays the best on. Way more vertical, so that basically means way more creative fights. And it's going to have way more chaos, which in turn makes more fun. I think this map's going to create some insane moments and honestly might end up being one of the better maps in the game. At least visually and gameplay wise, it looks way more interesting than some of the obviously flatter arenas that we've got already. So now my overall thoughts. So when I look at this all together, yeah, I get why people are disappointed. No new weapons or gadgets always feels like a missed opportunity. But I think Season 9 isn't just about adding more, it's about refining what we've already got. Big new map for casual chaos, balance changes to stop cheesy plays, new map build around creativity, slight progression rework. It feels like it's less of like, let's cram as much content in as possible because it is a new season, and more like, let's fix the foundation first of the season. And honestly, with everyone saying about server issues and all these other technical issues that the finals have been having, exactly what it needed. So I feel like, yeah, no new weapons, no new gadgets, but it's just more ways to enjoy the game again, rebalancing all the different guns just to say, yo, these guns are still here. You might have not used them in a while. So yeah, that's my take. Some W's, some stuff could have been better, but overall, I'm actually excited to try try Season 9. What do you think? Are you disappointed by the lack of new weapons, or do you think they're taking the right approach this time? Let me know in the comments. Make sure to like and subscribe. Peace.